We have this code that Google Analytics has created for us, and we're going to copy and paste that into our source code. Well, that sounds scary, but it's actually going to be relatively easy. If you haven't already started up Dreamweaver, go ahead and start it up. And you may have to tell it where your site is and choose your site. And also you want to make sure that before you start up Dreamweaver that you are connected to your file locker, because it's going to have to be able to find your local files. Well, here's the file, the index.html, and oh, that's it. That looks really nice, I guess. I clicked on split so that I could see the source code, and there's several lines of source code in here. Now, I'm going to go back to my web browser, and I'm going to press Command Tab to do that very quickly. Here's the script, and I'm just going to click inside the box, make sure that everything is highlighted, then do a Command C to copy. Now, I could have also come up to Edit, click and drag down to copy. Either way would have worked. Now I'm going to switch back, again Command Tab to Dreamweaver, and I'm going to put my cursor just above the little symbol that turns the head command off, all the header items. Command V to paste, and all that code has now gone in, and it's writing something called JavaScript. We'll talk a lot about JavaScript later on. I'm going to tell it to refresh, and now I'm going to tell it to go publish. I'll put that it says I have modified the page. Do I want to save it? Yes, and you may or may not see that. Do I want to send dependents? Unless you don't know what that means, it's always good to say yes. Later on you may get to a point where you can say no. Okay. It appears that we have done absolutely nothing because we didn't see anything change. We just put some code in and sent it up. When someone goes to your web page now, that code is going to execute a script that's going to basically phone home to Google and tell Google someone's on your account, where they're coming from, and record some other information like what type operating system they're using, what type browser they're using, and a few things like that. It does not identify the actual person. It will not come back and say, Big Bob is using your website right now. But it will tell you a person using an Android phone coming from St. Louis, Missouri is currently looking at this web page on your site, and they were there for 5 minutes. You will get that kind of information from Google Analytics.